Hey there, this is Brendan Bracken, mortgage professional. Brendan Bracken, your mortgage guy, helping you home buy and then helping you refi. I wanted to send out a message, just a quick video walkthrough. A lot of times my home buyers ask me about closing costs and how can we pay or who can pay for closing costs. So I typically have three different parties that can pay for closing costs. Number one, clearly a borrower. So if you're purchasing a property, if you're a home buyer, typically the closing costs are in addition to your down payment. For refinances, typically we would embed those closing costs into the new loan. So if you already have a mortgage and are looking to refinance, then we can typically embed that into the loan. The second party that can contribute towards closing costs is the seller. The seller of the property can contribute towards closing costs. And I'll just show you quickly what that may look like. If you guys agree, so if buyer and seller agreed to a price of $500,000, what can be done before we order the appraisal, okay, before we order the appraisal and before we get this to underwriting, and you want the seller to pay for closing costs, it is possible to negotiate, instead of a sales price of $500,000, maybe we go with the sales price of $507,000 with a $7,000 credit back. So that $7,000 credit gets credited to the buyer. That effectively means that the seller still walks away with $500,000. Okay, so they're still getting their desired price. The challenge with that, is, will the property appraise for the contracted sales price of $507,000? The other challenge is, will the seller accept it? If you are offer number one of one, the seller may consider that. If you are offer number one of 12, say goodnight. That is not going to be something that a seller is going to be willing to do if you are offer number one of 12. The third person that can offer closing costs credit is the mortgage lender, us. We at People's Mortgage can offer a lender credit towards closing costs. Now, it doesn't come out of the goodness of my heart. I want to help as many home buyers as possible, but we've got standard interest rates that we're going to offer to all borrowers. And that needs to be the same across ethnicity, gender, et cetera, et cetera. We need to be compliant with Equal Credit Opportunity Act. So I need to offer the same rates to every single borrower, but we can offer a slightly higher interest rate as a methodology to issue a lender credit towards your closing costs. So that is very viable. I hope this video was helpful. Brendan Bracken, your mortgage guy, helping you home buy and then refi. Have a great day.